What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Arcway, a new direction of a modern man. And today's video, I'm sharing for you guys 10 best gifts for Father's Day. So these are the 10 top gifts for your father for Father's Day. If you guys are new to this channel, subscribe down to the bottom just below here, and then you guys can check out the latest content I do drop on Arcway. Also, check out the Arcway Instagram where you guys can see the latest content I do drop on Arcway on a daily basis. So further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I have on the list for Father's Day is a wine opener. Great gift if your pops likes to have a drink here and there. At the same time, this can actually add a little distinct and a little bit of character to his style. If he's looking for something at the same time that could be a little different than a typical wine opener that has a more of a signature look, or it can be in a box set of different items, go for a wine opener. Wine opener is a great choice for any holiday season, birthday, certain celebrations, and definitely investing into getting a wine opener for a perfect gift. For the next item, what other better way to write checks than using a mechanical pencil, a ballpoint pencil, or even most importantly, a fountain pen. So fountain pens are pretty good for a gift because at the same time it adds a little bit of distinctive uniqueness, but at the same time it's character. These pens are something that you'll have long-term longevity with. These pens will always be remembered, or for certain special occasions, they can be used for just that. So having a ballpoint pen or like a fountain pen really symbolizes something a little different, and it's really thoughtful for a father. At the same time, this is something that can be a little more different than any other present he does get. So the next thing on my list is a coffee table book. If your pops is into mechanics, if he's into fishing, if he's a chef, I always suggest getting a coffee table book that kind of represents his personality, his style, but at the same time, it's not only an art piece that stays on the table, it's something that draws attention, it draws conversation, and gets people talking about what his interests are. So look into a coffee table book. There's tons of them online. Look in the description down below so you can get yourself or get your father a coffee table book. So for next gift, what better way of being around the family than a deck of cards? A deck of cards is usually tradition within a lot of families. They usually play a lot of games, but at the same time, for your dad, this can be used as an opportunity to more have that build a relationship with. So having a deck of cards, play that similar game you guys always played as kids, but having a deck of cards that he will typically like or he would gravitate towards would be something that's unique and different and kind of adds that little special touch to the gift. But even having a deck of cards is even great for even himself or his own friends. So having a deck of cards can be very special and monumental. So next thing on my list is a proper cologne. Get a proper cologne that kind of really accents his being, him as a person, something that he can gravitate towards. Or if you have a suggestion of a certain cologne, or you want to get involved in cologne is a great place and a great place to be in. And then he can actually help him enhance his masculinity through cologne scents. If he's not a cologne guy, there's always alternatives as well. For the next item, when it does get cold outside and you don't have a pair of gloves, what's better than a pair of gloves? A leather gloves. So getting a pair of leather gloves that actually has like the merino wool within the interior, something that is drivable but at the same time not daunting on the hands. You don't want anything too heavy. So something that he can feel comfortable in, something that he can use on a day-to-day basis, something that he can use functionally. So getting a pair of driver glove is a good staple. It has a good look and it actually can be used for many purposes. So next thing on my list is a pocket square. Getting a pocket square is very unique in style and look. You can get different patterns. You can get like a 4-way pocket square as well. You can even really enhance the style of a pocket square. So applying a pocket square is actually very fundamental into his look. And for the next one, I have a duo. It's the slippers and the socks. So this can be separate or together. Slippers and socks, we can't go wrong with that around the house. So I suggest getting a proper slipper and socks of high grade quality, something that he can wear indoors or outside yet again, but something he feels comfortable in, something that's warm, something that has a long-term longevity. The next thing on my list, if your dad is into smoking, I'll suggest some gifts of cigars. So cigars are a great way for celebrations. It can be a great way of just sharing that bond at the same time too. So having a pair of Cuban cigars or any type of cigars that he likes is a good way of giving a gift of appreciation, but also a gift that he would like. So if you guys love this content, make sure you guys subscribe down to the channel. down right here, and also hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get the latest content on the Arkway channel. And also check out the IG page so you guys can see me what's posting on the content daily day. So most importantly, guys, thank you guys so much for watching Arkway, a new direction of a modern man, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.